you know, Eric, that man right there, has driven all the way from Cincinnati, right?
St. Louis.
God, wrong city.
Long drive.
Oh, big difference. Why was I think it's Cincinnati?
14-hour drive. Yeah.
St. Louis, Missouri. Right? Did I pronounce that right? Missouri.
Close enough. Close enough.
Did you bring anything? I mean, you should have the Mardi Gras. I mean, why didn't you bring us something?
Well, it's coming up. A couple weeks, but it'll be big time down there.
Well, you dropped off the Terminator to us before Christmas, right?
Around November. Early
November. And you picked up something.
Last Action Hero.
Picked up the Last Action. Do you remember that? I don't remember. Did we film that too?
I think we did.
But anyway, he's come back to not only the rudeness, not only
Get the F out of the way.
the Baywatch. Kurt, you can't curse on our videos.
Didn't curse.
That wasn't me.
Well, no,
That was Frank.
Frank. Anyway, Eric has come to pick up his Terminator, which we're going to go over. Jason, are you going to be able to talk to us about that?
Sure, I'm not doing anything.
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 That's insubordination.
Well, it's free time between midnight and 6 a.m.
All right, wait a minute. You know what I'll do? While he's busy, I'm going to read to you.
Oh, God.
All right, children. Listen, Catherine Ramey and her husband watch our videos. And she said, my husband, Ron Ramey, watches your show every chance he gets. You better. He is also a customer. He is passionate about helping others find joy in their lives, especially through amusements and amusement. Ron's birthday is this Thursday, which was yesterday.
Nice job.
Oh, he is turning 45. But I'm having a surprise party for him on Saturday. I have two requests. One, would you be able to record a short video saying happy birthday from you and the crew? I think we can do that right now. Gentlemen, to Ron. Happy birthday, Ron. Eric, you can say happy birthday, too.
Happy birthday, Ron.
And Wallace, what about you?
Happy birthday.
Back over here in the corner, never part of our show.
I'm busy.
You know, this man didn't come in on the snowstorm, didn't come in on Sunday, even though we weren't here, didn't come in on Monday or Tuesday, allegedly sick.
I'm not here today. I'm still sick.
Where's the coffee at?
Coffee. Where's our coffee? You don't have your mug.
No, sorry. Wallace complains I put my coffee mug in. Anyway, Ron, happy birthday. Number 2, Ron would love to meet you and the crew. Is there any way you can do this, and how? And number 3, thank you for your show and all your dedication. You are going to be in big trouble, young man.
Oh no!
Dedication to amusements. My dedication. After watching the show with Ron, I find myself looking forward to the next time when it is over. Next time when my show is over.
Make yourself useful. Pick that up, will you?
You threw it at me. I'm not doing nothing, boy. Anyway, Ron, you got your howdy do. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Also, Matthew Davis sent me something from Facebook. Hi, Todd. You have given me my Pinball mojo back. Thank you and keep up the videos. The Aussies love them. Australia. Isn't that nice? Got a lot of viewers over there, Eric. And now we're ready for you. This way. We are going to show you the most beautiful Terminator in the world.
Till the next
Don't
one.
you say that.
I can do what I want in my videos.
You can't. This is the most beautiful. Can you flip the light switch, Jason, real quick? Look at what Jason has done. I asked Jason to come up with a couple of new ideas, and he has. Jason, can you point them out? I know you're busy with Baywatch, but...
Well, the new idea, obviously everybody knows about us lighting the kick-out holes.
Yes, well, yes, the kick-out hole here is lit. That is now lit.
This mod that Eric purchased himself.
This is from Pinbits. But I looked on the site and he says it's currently not available.
I've only seen 2 of them, and this
What-
being the second.
It's beautiful. There's GI lights, this part here, underneath. You can actually, see the blue? And then the flash lamps are here, and they flicker. It's such a great effect. I mean, it's really terrific. This is a mod. Absolutely every Terminator should have. Maybe you should all write to Mr. Pinbot Bits. Tell him to make more. Everybody in the world should have this. You know why? Because you already have the pieces and the parts. It's just terrific. And what was the second one?
The other thing,
Or the third one?
I backlit the entire back panel with flue.
Now, what makes it unique is this. If you turn the game off real quick and turn it back on, the red on the Pinbot glows under the blue. Turn it off real quick so the people can see. Watch. Now turn it back on. Look. Isn't that sharp? A neat hidden effect we didn't know about.
And then lastly, it's a little hard to see, but if you look at the Terminator, I drilled out his eyes and put red LEDs in there.
Behind all 3.
Behind all 3.
Now what he did is he actually focused one bendy at each hole.
Yes.
So it's a subtle but a very effective look. And it's something you can do easily for virtually nothing, right?
I think it looks unbelievably good. This here, I don't know how it'll show up on camera, but that is beautiful.
The
The strip light is unbelievably nice.
It is nice. It is nice. It's a. Now back here we did our usual. Can you flip that switch back on, please? A Terminator. The camera usually goes out of focus until we get a network camera. See these red lights here? How nice they are. The LEDs. Yeah, put that aside. Now, we have the white here. These numbers were here already, so we left them alone. I don't know who wrote them.
Not me.
It wasn't us either. Now, we did back here is our battery mod here, so he will never ever have to do anything again.
Should
What is
change the
that?
battery.
Is that the speaker?
That
It's
was
not
off
used
the
anymore.
speaker.
That's not used. That's right. You know, we'll have to point that out underneath. I'm looking at it going, why is that unplugged? That is no longer used because they've installed the Pinball Pro speakers. This is a great addition that you can do yourself. You can purchase this yourself. See, it plugs in lieu of the other plug. Okay? And the woofer on the bottom, I'm going to show you the inside too. That just had me perplexed for a second. Now look, we put that chip in a socket. That's the only thing that ever goes bad on this board, other than the leaky batteries. The board is in great shape anyway, so that board is bulletproof for the rest of its life. And if Eric changes a bulb and touches a switch line, and then all of a sudden his switches don't work, he doesn't even have to take the board out. He can pop the chip in himself. Right? Easy stuff. We've now had 4 customers we've shipped the switch chip to. They've solved the problem. We have the new bridges with the long legs that are off the board, so it gets the cool air around it. Of course, we did the capacitors and the high voltage unit. You know, this game is ripe for a color dot matrix. They made it for this, right, Kurt?
I don't know, did they?
I don't believe they have
I
it
don't think
yet.
they have.
Maybe they
I'm
did.
waiting, but they don't. I don't believe they have
Maybe
it.
they didn't make it yet. There we go. There we go. Oh gosh, it's like super bright LEDs. Look terrific. Now, I will tell you this, in fairness to Ron, or Eric, somebody had already shopped the surface of the playfield. They had already put all new rubbers, so we can't take credit for the playfield other than a wipe down and a cleanup. And then, of course, we took things apart. We added our protection washers. But these are all the rubbers from him originally. Somebody else bought these protection Lexans here. Do you see this here? That's clear and it goes underneath it. Now we did add the Cliffy Protector purple. These wonderful sleeves that never go. Are they blue? God, they look purple. They look purple to me.
Open your eyes, son.
Open your eyes. And Kurt's desperately trying to turn the light on. Are you an idiot? You can't turn the light.
This function is currently not available.
You're pushing the wrong button. These expensive, network cameras.
Get us a network camera, I'll figure it out. It's blue.
What color is that? Come on, that's purple.
Does look like blue.
It's blue.
This is purple.
Thank you, Jason.
Wow, they are really close though.
Yeah, really close, aren't they?
I don't like that.
Let's see the purple. Can't see your finger. Put it next to the blue. And they're not close.
All right, I say they're the same color.
Not even close.
We already played the game, didn't we? I think we did, right?
Not on video.
We didn't? No, not on the video. I mean, he played it, right?
They show the
You know what?
speaker on the bottom.
Yeah, wait a minute. I meant to show them the speaker at the bottom.
Cabinet is lit too. The cabinet buttons.
Oh, yes. We added our bendies and lit the cabinet buttons. And of course, we had to change the switches on the cabinet.
You almost showed the speaker.
What, didn't you? I mean, it's right there, Kurt.
So close.
It's right there, boy.
That's why you left it the playfield.
I guess that's the secondary.
Yes.
Game's not happy. Now that is bone rattling stuff.
Lock sequence initiated.
Oh, beautiful. I see you put blue under here. Oh, we did all the LEDs below. We did change them. Turn off the light so they can see the effect of this. You see how it's flashing down here? Isn't that sharp? When you get these here. See that effect? Beautiful.
Lock sequence initiated.
I guess it's a little too loud. Look at his eyes. We have super duper bright LEDs there.
Extra ball.
Turn it down. Super duper. Come on, close that door. Eric, when you get this home, you're not going to be going to sleep that night.
No. I'm gonna get a lot of play.
By the way, how long of a drive?
Around 14 hours.
Same as he said before. 14 hours. I say that. Nice listen.
You know, Eric, I'm 60 years old. I have initial Alzheimer's here.
Fire at will.
Here's the lockdown bar.
Are you calling me dumb? Now I'm playing better, Kurt.
There's a random 5 minutes in.
There's a red 5 minutes in.
Get that back.
Do you think I can do it, Kurt?
Fire at will.
Look at how bright that is. Oh! Stupid piece of crap. I'm just kidding. One of the greatest games. And you know what I like most about this game, Eric?
What's
I'm
that?
going to show you. As soon as the ball finishes. Wait a minute. Is that the last ball? Was that the last ball, Kurt? I gotta shoot again. Let me just finish this. I want to show you the best thing about this game. I just have to. All right, my shooting gun's down now. All right, now watch. Here it goes. This is the neatest thing. I always thought this was the sharpest thing they could ever program something like. Now let's do our match first. That's fine. But watch what happens now, Eric. Here it goes.
I'll be back.
Look. Isn't that dazzling? I just thought that was so great. Just giving you an idea, there's all these little explosions all over the playfield.
This is a really great game.
It's a great light
Isn't that terrific? Now we have the super duper duper deluxe flash lamps in here. That's it. Do you have sunglasses for him? There. See that?
Almost like the Terminator ones.
You're right.
Almost.
Very nice.
It is nice. Well, are we ready to show them Baywatch? Silence. All right, let's go over and I'll do the shuffle aisle, and then we'll come back to Baywatch.
It's gonna fail.
Todd is asleep, so we're doing an alley cats. Going out today. As you can see, side's been painted by Steve. Does a great job as always.
Beautiful Steven.
The playfield here has been cleaned and waxed, siliconed up. We got brand new pins, like always. Take a look there. All new pins. Of course, all the switches have been worked on in the back. Here, brand new X-pin displays throughout. So we shouldn't have any issues there with the LEDs. And then, of course, in the back, what we always do with our caps, our cell battery, new fuses, resoldered, reflowed, everything. So it's beautiful and it works amazing, right? Right. So of course, on these, we got the new here. This will get peeled off when we get there to reveal the silver underneath. Again, button to add a coin. Right side, pick your game, regulation, super X, triple strike, strike 90 or flash. And then you're ready to go. And it's beautiful. And that there is the alley cats.
Frank, you have to pick the camera up in the video. We have to get this man on the road. He's waiting.
Less than 1 minute to do this video.
Less than 1 minute? How can I do it in 1
I
minute?
don't care, figure it out.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's that other boy? Why isn't that closing, gentlemen?
Looks like operator error.
Can I borrow you again? Because you have to show Eric what you did to this. Actually, Eric already saw, but you didn't.
See this?
Right?
I did this.
Okay.
I didn't think you'd give us way that many details.
We actually
I can't
combined 2 Baywatches to make one. We have one complete parts machine now. No, it's a parts machine, yes. It's not complete, but it will never work again. And now we have one perfect one because he was able to rescue all the plastics. So there are no broken plastics in this puppy.
And these that you cannot find.
That's right.
Color.
That color is unfindable, but Eric now has the last 2 in existence. Boy, it's nice. Now, what else did you do? Can you show?
Lit the guardhouse. If you can't see that, then you're probably Ray Charles.
I was always wondering why they never lit that initially.
To save the 3 cents.
And lit that blue, the whole, so that way, you know, with the water, with the shark and everything, kind of draws your attention.
See? So that's a nice
And then
effect.
the yellow buttons on the outside.
Yep, cabinet switches, Eric. That was a plus. We didn't tell you about that.
This one, we actually bent it in a little bit because we were going in and out.
Oh, it's got
Bent what in?
The bendy that's in there.
Oh,
You'd see
okay.
it's lit, it's not pointing.
Well, that's not
Are you
good.
going to stare at it or are you going to fix it?
Well, I mean, you went over here to show it, and then you imbeciles. Eric, don't worry. Once you get this set up, it'll be as good as new.
And done.
There we are.
You look exhausted. You better cut out for the day. Changing that, bending
He
that
can't
over.
tonight.
He couldn't have done it.
Tonight's
These
pizza
5-hour
hut.
work days are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Johnny?
5 hours out of the day that you don't.
Johnny!
I want that door fixed before poor Eric gets at home and starts
Fix
to
it.
scream hysterically. Now, this game, of course, as you all know, has that gorgeous large display. Game came out in February of 2000 or 2005. 2000, that wouldn't be good, would it? The game came out in February of 95, right? God, I don't remember now.
Way to do your research, dummy.
See, I suffer from short-term memory loss.
God, when did it come out? Wait a minute. I was going to check it again. I can't keep all these figures in my head.
Stupid.
I wasted a good dummy and I wasn't even...
I can't do it all.
Do something.
All right, let me show you some things. Inside, We burned new ROMs for the machine. This is the display board. This giant board is only used in, was it 4 games on the big display or 5? Frankenstein? Frankenstein
Batman,
came out later.
Maverick.
Now, I can't find production numbers. So you see how the door only opens this far? But you see what makes this nice? Is you can actually...
He's got a point.
More abuse. You can remove the insert by pushing up on the hinges, see? This will actually lift right out of the machine for service. It was a really great idea. Now, inside, we have a new cap here. We have all new caps on the power supply. Frank, you rebuilt that power supply.
Yeah, it was in pieces.
Because the fuses were all broken.
Caps were
it's
missing,
only
parts
used
were
in a
missing.
few games. We had the button battery up there. And of course, we went through all these boards here and redid it. We also reburned the sound ROMs for this. So, oh no, this one had the sound ROMs. This one had them. That's right. This board was A-OK. I think it was the PPB board here. That
They needed new
had,
ROMs for that.
No, we had to change the fuse blocks. Eric, if what would you do if you got abuse like this from employees?
Well, if he deserved it, he wouldn't do anything. Well, you deserve it, so.
Would you do the old Mr. Spacely? You're fired!
See ya.
You can't. We're still videoing. We're still videoing. I need somebody else to film. Somebody else that's intelligent, smart.
You out.
Jonathan? I think it ruled out. Jonathan, he's sick again. That boy's always ill. Look. This loads the program. There's the volume low. Let me turn the volume up. Obviously, it plays the great track from the movie. And none of this plunger nonsense. You just push a button to launch the ball. Now, this had the little shark flipper here, which I always thought was a really clever idea. This is also a 6-player game. Something they tried but didn't work. But the reason the 6-player idea was really clever is because the back glass, or the back display, was big enough where you could display all the people very clearly. How's that for a great save? You didn't say anything, right?
Not saving what you're saying.
Now, he's also protected the plastics with these things here, okay? He repainted all the ramps, okay? So, trying to think what else. Oh, we had to get these rollovers too. There weren't anywhere else too. The rollovers too. I'm trying to think of the other. Isn't that sharp the way they do that with the music?
Paid me to recreate Pamela Anderson's butt. That was fun.
We should have gotten her to come here and model this game for us.
Should have been doing a lot more than that.
You know, the sources on how many were made vary. I read 2,200 from one source, and I read as many as 3,000 of these from another source. 3,000 is how many they made of the, was it Frankenstein, right, Frank?
Sure.
Frankenstein, Frank. Oh, Frank, this isn't in tight.
You put it in. Blame yourself.
Fix it later. We actually have to get this loaded. Oh. Frank. The nice thing about this machine is you do not have to take the head out. There we go. You don't have to take the head bolt open because there's no lockdown bolts inside the machine. God, the abuse. I get this abuse non-stop. And he has one lock that'll open both games, Eric. Eric is like having a stroke here. He wants to get out the door. Should I run the stroke clip?
Good idea.
What's the matter?
Oh, is he all right? He's having a stroke.
What?
Now you have to... this door, I hate this door. Fix the door before he takes it. I want that fixed. All right. What else? Do we need to cover anything else on this?
No, it's perfect.
Huh. Let me open this door up.
I think you hurt yourself.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's not a jukebox, it's a door. Take a breath.
Oh, I'll be fine. Let me just wipe this off.
You gonna come to work tomorrow?
Oh, of course I'm coming. I mean, this is just silly. There we go. I'm as good as new.
You better get an ice pack on that.
Can you get me an ice pack, Walter?
Yeah, go stick your face in the snow over there.
Well, I mean, I was just opening the door.
Don't do it again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't, no. God, you're so mean.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
Say goodnight.
That's enough. So we have the date, 1995, January. Oh, cabinet. Did you show the cabinet yet?
I don't know.
We picked out, by the way, we had the 2 volumes. I turned it up already.
I'm gonna show them where it was.
They saw when we swung the camera door open, didn't we? We should have this side. The coin door.
Wow, look at that cabinet. Steve, you did such a good job painting it. It's amazing.
You know, you could have brought the camera next to me.
You could smell the bacon grease.
Now, which girl do you think would date me?
Any of them if they were dead.
They still wouldn't.
They still wouldn't. Listen, Joe Kamikow
Hell of a comeback, Victor.
and John Balser designed this. And you know what? They designed a damn good game. This is loaded with stuff to do. You are never going to get tired of this game.
Great game.
Never going to get tired. And you saw the rubbers here. Are these blue too? The Cliffies here. New drop targets and decals. Oh, and the flipper boards are on the inside. I was going to show. We rebuilt the flipper boards too. You know what happens? The only glitch on Sega and Data East games, the fuse clips, for some reason, whatever brand they were using, they seem to fall apart. So we have drawers of fuse clips. We usually change all the fuse clips in all these games when they come in, including on the 2 flipper boards. This has 4 flippers. There's 2 separate 2-board flipper boards inside the cabinet.
2-board flipper boards?
What? No, 2 flipper board. There are 2 flipper boards. And of course, the best thing of all the Sega Data East games.
This is first day talking, apparently.
It's right here. This, the coffin lock. I think one of the greatest inventions in pinball history is this easy, marvelous way to raise and lower the head. Okay, boys, this gets a new glass, and we got to get poor Eric on the road, and Eric has to pay me now. Now, this game was $6,900. No, it was $7,500. The Terminator was $7,500. That's $15,000. But I'm going to give you a $10,000 discount.
Thanks, pal.
See? Only $5,000 plus tax and fee.
Glad I came.
Should we say goodbye to Eric? Eric, if anything goes wrong when you get home and the games don't work,
Don't come back.
no, don't call us. Call my
I'll call
competitors.
Sega.
It won't be until what, 6 o'clock in the morning?
Tomorrow morning.
Good night. Good night. Now, get out of here!
We're in the yellow pages under amusement.